hold on. I'm going to name 3 things, and you're going to tell me which one's the worst thing to do. First thing, marrying your cousin. Second thing, sleeping or marrying a child. And then third thing, eating a piece of bacon. He's Googling.
I swear to Moses, if you go to ChatGPT right now. Which, listen, it can be a resource. I'm fine with that.
ChatGPT.
No, you are supposed to be bringing us
Go ahead.
something.
I'm saying.
Because you're saying it's wrong, so you must know why it's wrong.
It's
because they're all dumb today.
Big time. You're all dumb. You can't admit when you're wrong. No, so I've had the opportunity to hear what you guys have been saying, and you said that it doesn't coexist with the values of the West.
Doesn't correlate.
As a Muslim, you couldn't be further from the truth. You've given me your one example of a neighbor, this and this. You're saying statements such as, someone that Islam teaches that it's okay to molest children.
Well, no, it's okay to marry a child.
Who said it's okay?
The Quran, 65:4.
What? That's absolutely wrong. At no
Okay,
verse
I'll read it for you.
Please.
It says, as for your women past the age of menstruation, in case you do not know, their waiting period is 3 months. This is called an iddah, right? You ever hear that? No iddah, no hiddah? So those are the people who are past the age of menstruation. And for those who have not yet menstruated as well, who are those who have not yet menstruated?
First of all,
just answer the question.
I'm not a scholar of the Quran. You want to tell me that your one verse that you picked out that's your
I can read Ibn Kathir along with it if you want. So Ibn Kathir, Allah the Exalted clarifies the waiting period of the woman in menopause, and that is when those who menstruated has stopped due to her older age. Her iddah is 3 months instead of 3 monthly cycles for those who menstruated, which is based upon the ayah in Surah Al-Baqarah, C2:228. The same for the young who have not yet reached the years of the menstruation. Their iddah is 3 months of those who are in menopause. This is the meaning of her saying. If you want the context of this, you just got to go back to verse 1. O Prophet, instruct the believers who you tend to divorce women, then divorce them in concern of their waiting period. So these people, these women in 65:4, not only can you marry them before they've reached their age of menstruation, they've already been married to.
First of all, you're taking it completely out of the context. And second of all,
give me the context.
Real quickly, you have not
real quickly. Give me the context.
You have failed to mention that Christianity invented the child brides, which is wrong. It's not right.
Even if it did, that doesn't change anything that I just said.
No, it did. It did. So
even if it did, it doesn't change anything I just said.
And it doesn't say that it's okay to marry childlike wives. That's not what it says over there.
It literally says that they were divorced. How do you divorce somebody who's not a wife?
And then you're talking about like red flag.
Notice how you're not answering questions. What's 2 + 2?
Go ahead. You can repeat. Go ahead.
What's 2 + 2?
Go ahead.
What's 2 + 2?
For you. 4.
Okay. How do you divorce somebody who's not married?
What do you mean how you divorce someone? That's not what that was speaking about.
Right. It literally says, O Prophet, instruct the believers when you intend to divorce women, then divorce them in concurrence to their waiting period and count it accurately. So it's talking about the context of divorce. And then it says the women who have not yet menstruated, their waiting period is 3 months.
They're talking about, that's what they were talking about before she could become like remarried. She has to menstruate for 3 cycles before.
Remarried.
Which means what?
Which means what?
She's been married
child brides
before.
Okay. Obviously, at this point we're not gonna agree. But they sound like a red flag. Like like the one example you gave to me was this false statement about the child brides. What else is a red flag? Do you think?
What do I need anything else?
Give me a red flag. Give me
the fact that you guys marry your cousins, first cousins.
Well, I was gonna
Alabama or the South. Okay, Again, this is not an Islamic thing. It's not.
Yes, it is.
Well, wait a second. So even if we didn't have the Quran, you would still affirm that your prophet is sinless, right?
First Google search. First Google search. Yes, you can. Hold on, just real quick. First Google search.
Go ahead.
Yes, you can marry your first cousin Islam, as it's permissible and not prohibited in the Quran or the Sunnah.
I didn't say that it's prohibited. I said sure, but go get your royal family in England that you guys all love so much, and they're
it's just more whataboutisms
ever. No, it's not what about. I'm trying to tell you that's a cultural thing. It's not a religious thing. The
right.
Christians
So then it's not compatible.
Right. It's a cultural thing. I just said to you. So how do the Christians do it? And you don't speak a word of it. But it's
nobody should marry their cousins, but the Bible condemns marrying your cousin.
Why does it happen here?
People break laws and do things they shouldn't do all the time.
It's because what's 2 + 2? Please.
4.
It's a cultural
I just answered your question. Okay. I literally answered your question verbatim.
Can you agree with me that? But can you agree that it's not a religious thing? It's a cultural thing.
No, it's a religious thing because if we look at the data, right, primarily people who are marrying their cousins are Islamic countries.
Okay, so I just shot down your point right there with the whole argument there. Like, what else is a red flag? That they don't drink? Is that a red flag?
The fact that you can hit your wife if she doesn't listen to you.
You cannot hit your wife if she doesn't, please. And I know the verse that's going to go to, that is taken out of the context.
No, it's not.
Absolutely. But there's a lot of people in the name of Christ that are in jail for the same thing.
It's just more whataboutism. So how about the fact that you can cut off somebody's hands if they steal an egg from you?
First of all, that is, again, you're talking about the hand for the eye for eye. Again, that's
you just keep doing whataboutism. That's all you're doing. So is it wrong? Is it wrong to hit your wife,
brother?
Yes or no?
Of course it is. What's wrong with you?
But you disagree with the Quran then?
Of course.
You disagree with the Quran then?
No, the Quran doesn't say to hit your wife.
Yes, it does.
How about the part where it says? How about the part where the Quran says if you kill one innocent, it's like you kill the whole world. That doesn't mean shit, right?
It prescribes that it is permissible. It prescribes that it is permissible to do. Do you think that it should be permitted?
Absolutely not. No.
Okay, then you disagree with the Quran because the Quran says that it is permissible.
The Quran is not talking in those contexts. Again,
can you actually tell us then? Because all you're saying is no, it doesn't.
Of course I can. Yeah.
Okay, do it.
He's Googling.
I swear to Moses, if you go to ChatGPT right now. Which, listen, it can be a resource. I'm fine with that.
ChatGPT it.
No, you are supposed to be bringing us something.
Go ahead. I'm saying
because you're saying it's wrong, so you must know why it's wrong.
I just
you don't know without looking it up, do you?
Your argument can't be no, it isn't. Go Google it.
I'm telling you guys right now. If
Abby, should we just put your camera on the screen permanently? You've been involved today.
It's because they're all dumb today.
Big time. You're all dumb. You can admit when you're wrong. She can admit when she's wrong. Like it's a shame. Like
I haven't actually made any arguments. All I've done is asked you to make an argument.
Why did you put that? Okay, tell me this is because it's prohibited to drink it. Is that a red flag that you can't?
Okay, so hold on. I'm going to name three things. Hold on, I'm going to name 3 things, and you're going to tell me which one's the worst thing to do. First thing, marrying your cousin. Second thing, sleeping or marrying a child, and then third thing, eating a piece of bacon. Which one's the worst?
Come on, man. What do you mean? Which one's the worst?
Which one's the worst thing to do?
One of the things that like marrying a child is right is that, of course it's the worst thing.
So why do you disagree with the Quran?
The Quran doesn't say to marry a child.
We just literally went through
words. No. Those are what. That's how you.
Ibn Kathir said it was the young. Who are those who have not menstruated?
Let me ask you this though. You're going off a hadith.
Answer the question.
I'm trying to, but you're not allowing me to.
No, you're not answering the question. If you're answering the question is let me ask you this, you're not answering the question.
No, I'm trying to tell you, but you keep interrupting me. I'm trying to tell you that you're going off of hadith right now. There are some like Muslims that are.
Give me one hadith that disagrees with it. Give me one tafsir or hadith that says it's not a child.
There's a lot of hadith. First of all, again, you have to separate the different.
Give me one tafsir that says that 65:4 is not talking about a child.
It's not again. It's not talking about because it's prohibited. You went off of a.
Show me one writing in Islam that says it's prohibited.
You could go ask any sheikh or imam that you want. You're gonna hear.
I've talked to people who are in this category. I've heard sheikhs say. I've heard imams say that you can marry children. It's permissible.